Hey everybody, this is Bill and Carol's Travel Project. Okay, so there's the view of the backup camera. If you notice the normal backup camera, it's looking straight at the ground. It's useless. So that's why I added this one where I can now see behind me again. So, all right, it's been pretty busy around here. You know, every time you try to get ahead, you just get further behind. So, yesterday, I unplugged the motorhome from the power outside underneath the shed. And man, that plug had melted itself into, my RV cord melted itself into the outlet. So, yeah, so here's the plug off of my RV, and I don't know if you can see. You see this right here? You see how that thing is loose as a goose, and you can see it's all burned around there. So I went ahead and cut it off. I guess I cut about a foot off of it, and yeah, I respliced or wired in a new plug. This plug here is molded. The other one is I don't know, it's an add-on, but that's messed up right there. You can see right there, that's the new. I had to cut the old one off, and then I had to wire that new one on there. And it's doing fine now. I'm plugged in inside my shop instead of outside. All right, here's one more shot of my plug with the melted prong hole. All right, Hobbs, New Mexico. Once again, strike one. I was looking for a 50 amp plug. I looked on the app for Home Depot. It says they have 23 of them. No, they don't have any of them. You look where they're supposed to be, and they're not. And those plugs are all mixed up. And I got the manager, and she looked around and finally just said something. They don't have it. So we'll try something else. Okay, into round two, we went to Lowe's. And yeah, I went to the shelf where they're supposed to be. I'm looking for the 50 amp outlets, and there was none. I mean, you can be fooled because there's one that's made for an oven that has like an L-shaped hole at the bottom, and that's not what I needed. However, I looked up about 15 feet and saw a box of them on a shelf way up there. Of course, I had to round up somebody that worked there. He had to call somebody else. He had to find a ladder. So yeah, about 30 minutes later, I got everything I need right here at Lowe's. Yeah, so I had to go to town and buy a new plug that I'll install that probably in the morning when it cools off. It's 100 degrees out there right now, and I think I showed you the motorhome where it's parked now. Yeah, I moved the coach to the front of the shop so I didn't have to plug into that burnt outlet. It'll be fine tonight, and then in the morning when it's cooler, I'll kill the power to that motorhome and hopefully install that new plug. Now, I don't know what I'm seeing right there. Some kind of a whirlwind, I guess. I just stepped out the door, and there it was. Looks like it's starting to dissipate. It's a pretty tall one. All right, what a difference a day makes. Yesterday is 102 degrees, and I had a little project I needed to do, but I didn't want to do it. It's too hot. I thought I'll just wait till today. Well, woke up this morning, wind blowing, raining, and I don't know if you can see behind me. It's pretty overcast, but it's 66 degrees. It's pretty comfortable, a little bit cool. We're gonna get busy though. First thing I'm gonna do is check the voltage on what I got now, and then I'll pull it out and replace it. Make sure the voltages are same on the new one. All right, so it's out with the old and in with the new. That was a pretty easy deal. The only issue, these screws, that one and that one, you can see that plug's not exactly straight up and down. And it has to do with the orientation of the screw holes. Like here's the old one, here and here. They were just slightly different. That's gonna be fine though. Okay, so there we have the new cord plug in, and we're plugged into the brand new outlet I just put on. The only thing I don't like about this deal is this big old space right there. I mean, that right there is as far as it'll close. My other one was flat. That would close all the way to make it more waterproof. So I don't know, but let's see what happens. Yeah, so after looking things over, what I learned is everything that I plugged that cord into has got a melted leg. Watch this. So this is my auto former, and you can see that plastic's been melted. If you watch my video about Sweetwater Lake, if you remember that long extension cord I used, you see that's got the same leg that's burnt or melted. I hate to plug a brand new plug into those. I don't know if they're any good or not. So I decided to tear into the auto former to see if I could replace that burnt plug. All right, so here we are, out with the old, in with the new. I'll have to get back to you and let you know. I think it's gonna be perfect. That auto former right there, that cost over $600 originally. And Lord, you know, if you take it apart like I did, it's no longer in warranty. But mine wasn't in warranty anyway. Hell, I've had it for about 3-4 years. And so I thought, what the heck, I ain't got nothing to lose. And it wasn't that hard to change that out. That piece right there cost $10. And I think this equipment's going to be back in service soon. Well, here's what today's bringing us. Front of the house in the driveway. There's the old bus. Something is about to happen around here. Yeah, so I had to run to town, get some emergency camping supplies. All right, so we have a plan in action here. We're under no deadline whatsoever, and we just procrastinate and fart around. And then today we got to make it happen. So we're planning on leaving tomorrow. So we're snapping everything in gear, and here we go. Except I forgot everything. Hold on. Yeah, what I forgot my lunch, which I'll show you what I'm having in a minute. So you can see there's the truck. That's where the motorhome was this morning. And let's see what we got going in the shop. I'll tell you, these clouds are kind of, I kind of had an urgency to move that motorhome around front because these skies, I don't know. I thought we were going to have rain, and if it rains too much, I can't move that motorhome. So it's in position. It's ready to roll. Well, when we finish loading it and getting our groceries and all that in there. Come on, girl, come. Come on. Come on, you gotta help me. We got things to do. So, come on in. Come on. So in the shop, it's hot. Like I said, it's hot when you get behind these air conditioners. There's the scooter. Now, in this dim lit room, well, there's some bugs on it. It's filthy. All right, so what I bring in my lunch today? Well, actually, I just brought myself a couple of snacks because I got some work to do out here and it's hot. That's part of my new camping supplies I just bought. I'm gonna go ahead and burn 2 of them. All right, you might remember the last time I tried filming this, Of course, I was unloading it, and I let the bike fall over, and man, I got a lot of people hated this machine for that, but it wasn't that machine's fault. Okay, I'm going to try this again. Of course, I want to introduce the Rampage motorcycle loader that mounts in the bed of my truck. And I got the straps out of the way, and we're going to pull her up in the bed of the truck. All right, so now that bike weighs about 900 pounds. That lift weighs about 300 pounds. And so I believe I'm hunkered a little bit in the back. Luckily, I got this thing. Typically, I set it on 5. That's just my normal runaround. But I'm going to pick it up to 40. And I believe she's setting more level now. You could really tell it more in the front. The front was, it was way higher, and now it's kind of down in its normal lift position. All right, so yeah, this thing's loaded and ready to go. I know y'all seen that before, and man, I had a lot of viewers. Buy that piece of junk, I wouldn't have that. I wouldn't put my bike on there, and probably they won't. They don't have to. But this is the way I gotta haul it, and I can haul this all over the United States. I don't have a bit of problem with it. So, all right. All right, I'm gonna end this video right here. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. Ring that bell so you'll be notified the next time we make a video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And thanks for watching. We'll see y'all down the road.